Shehu Sani reacts to Betta suspension, says Buhari would have Ashura. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. A member of the 8th Senate, Senator Shehu Sani, has reacted to the immediate suspension of Betta, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, over allegations of financial misappropriations. President Bola Tinubu had announced Mrs. Edu's sack in a statement by his spokesperson Ajuri Ngelale on Monday. Edu has been accused of misappropriating over 500 million less than a year after her appointment, sparking calls for her sack and investigations. In a tweet via his X handle, formerly known as Twitter, the former Kaduna Central lawmaker lauded Tinubu's swift response to the matter. Sani, however, said former President Muhammadu Buhari might have reacted to the allegation a little differently. This president has listened to the public and acted against his minister. If it's the former president, he would not assure, which means assure you, Sani tweeted. Former President Buhari has been accused of shielding corrupt individuals during his 8 years in office, which made Nigerians question his anti-corruption toga. Well, he said with his Buhari that assure you. Okay, well, there's something good, about this government. But I don't know why, if it is just me, but because maybe the investigation has not been done, or is it that things have actually happened, that things are not always the way the same? To be very sincere, things are not always the way the same, number one. There's always two sides, not even two stories, three sides to a story. This person's side, the other person's side, and the truth. And you know, these things keep playing. What if, there is a possibility, in my head, there's a possibility that this might not be true. I'm not saying it's not true, but there's a possibility that it might not. And if at the end of the day, it is not true, later, what then is going to be done? Sincerely. Well, in case this is new to you, this is the first time you're hearing this story, we're talking about Betta, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. I think Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviations, yes. She is the minister of that particular ministry, and she, was accused of wanting to, make kind of swift payment from a government account to a private account, which is a known offense. And so, she was caught red-handed in the act, and since then they have been dragging her through the mud. And sincerely, I do not want anything more than, if she's guilty, whatever the constitution is. This is not a case of let us go to the court. No, I don't even know the rationale behind something has been, nipped to the bud, like there's a particular consequence, or there's a particular, should I say, yes, consequence. And then somebody does something that is supposed to, you're supposed to just refer to the constitution to grant that person, you're supposed to refer to the constitution to, how do I put it now? For the person to just, immediately face the consequences of the action. You now start taking the person to the court. And you now, my lord, yes, my lord, no, my lord. I don't understand the rationale. I want nothing more than, if this woman is actually found guilty after all the investigations, if she's found truly guilty, she should be penalized. Whatever they have written down in the constitution that is going to be done to whoever carry out this particular kind of offense should be done to her. But I want it to be that she is actually guilty. As in, let at the end of the day, let it not be like, somebody will be saying no commit any crime tomorrow. Now we'll come here, hey, yeah, and you do for check. No, I just hope that at the end of the day, those who are in charge of the investigation, they do the investigation diligently, no rushing, no tweets, no whatever. They come out and they give us, the result of the investigation. And, we'll find out if she's actually guilty as charged or innocent. Yes, and yes, Tinubu has actually done something quite different from Buhari. I don't think anybody was actually sacked during Buhari's tenure. I stand to be corrected though. I don't think there is anyone at all who was actually sacked during Buhari's tenure. I think it was a thing of just like Shehu Sani said, assure you. It's just going to come out and assure you, oh, don't worry, this person will not do this or that. This thing will not happen or that, But at the end of the day, it feels good. In a way, what I'm saying is feel good is that it shows that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is actually listening. He listens. He listens to, he listens to public opinion has an effect of him. One of the characteristics, or should I say features of a good government is public opinion. Public opinion can change what government has said. Do you know that? It's one of the things that can actually change the government has actually said. Maybe the government is trying to do something before public opinion can actually help in changing. So yes, public opinion here has made Mrs. Betta, they cannot be investigating her. She's still working, so automatically she has to be relieved, or at least they will give her suspension. And then after the investigation, whatever will now be the case, she's not going to bear the consequences. If she's found guilty, she'll bear the consequences. If she's not found guilty, she'll definitely be, they'll call her back to work. That's what it's supposed to be. No, they play. How many bulletproof Land Cruisers can 500 million afford? As if you guys love Niger. Well, sincerely, at 500 million, let me tell you people, if you don't know what 500 million means, 500 million naira means 500 million. I repeat, 500 million. Before you come outside and say it means 500 million. One person. Fine. You will come out and say, may Phoebe not be only how. It is not left to her. After, all this thing, may she come out and talk, say, if it is actually true, may she come out and talk, say, see people will follow me for back. See people will push me. It is not left to her. That is if she is actually really, really guilty. I love this action from Mr. President. He sends a public message to public office. I'm telling you, to me, this is something good. And I sincerely wish that he's going to, he's going to be like this. Anybody will do anyhow. They say if you do anyhow, we will see waiting anyhow. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen, and so I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.